If I were to ask you about someone who pushed the line in comedy on YouTube, you probably think about Monkey Jones. Rightfully so. He set multiple standards on YouTube. But one person that's overlooked is Rusty Cage. In my opinion, Rusty Cage is better at pushing the line on YouTube. But not a lot of people talk about him, so I'm here to change that. But first, who is Rusty Cage? In 2009 was when the Rusty Cage channel was first created. A year later, Rusty Cage uploaded his first video that's still up today, and to say the very least, his channel wasn't very interesting at the time. It was actually quite boring. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad covers, but they're not really videos that will make you grow to 1 million subscribers. He made a series where he reviews movies, but in song form, which is kinda gay, but he redeems himself. If you'd watch one video of Rusty Cage, then you probably know he has some sort of cult vibe to him. Some stuff that he does seems very satanic and stuff, and that first showed on his music video, I Wish I Had a Wish. But Rusty Cage didn't blow up until a year later, when he first put out the Knife Game song. And when I say he blew up, I didn't mean just a Vine going in a Vine compilation, I mean he blew up. Every single person at that time was doing the Knife Game. You don't really realize how big this blew up when you realize that most TikTok trends didn't even blow up as much as this game did. This video did put Rusty Cage on the map, but it was also a curse to him. Sure, it did brought him views, but it brought him something worse. A kid demographic. Now, YouTubers' main goal is to make as many views as they can, and whether they enjoy making them or not, they're still going up in their channel. Rusty Cage was like this for a while, uploading knife game after knife game until he grew stale. He was sick of it. The people who made him blow up are the same people he hated the most. Rusty Cage is the antithesis of YouTube counterculture. Most YouTubers slave away at their videos, making sure that everyone would enjoy. Most YouTubers on YouTube probably put up this fake personality where they're always happy and always screaming out loud. A few come to mind like Morgs, Old PewDiePie, these old patches recently. And it's not because they enjoy making the videos that they're making, it's because they want the views. They see YouTube as a numbers game, which isn't really necessarily a bad thing, but if you let it consume you, then chances are you probably burned out from making videos. As soon as Rusty got bored of the Knife Game song, he turned a full 180. Instead of slaving away to make his child audience happy, he started making videos that made them mad. Most notably his How to Lose Subscribers series. People usually bend over for their viewers, trying to make them as happy as they can be so that they can stay subscribed. He didn't want to keep gaining the same type of people he's been gaining for a while now. Instead, he wanted to lose them and started making videos he liked. Rusty Cage saw the norms of YouTube and went a whole different direction, and by doing so he defeated his biggest enemy, his own viewers. But that problem would be replaced by another one. On July 25th, 2018, Rusty Cage uploaded his most important video, How to Get Demonetized. This video is an informational piece on the YouTube algorithm. In this video, he confirms that the review and moderation team are completely biased based on their own political views. He used the example of his own video, Wheel of Punishment, and Monkey Jones' video, Wheel of Punishment, which all use the same clips, the same events in order, basically the same video, except with different editing. The editing wasn't drastic, just a few things added in, different camera angles and stuff like that. But one video, which is Monkey Jones' video, was monetized when Rusty Cage was actually age restricted. That was an important bit of information back then. If you didn't know, YouTube isn't that transparent today, and they were less transparent back then. But this isn't the reason why this video is important. It might have given us insight. See, the reason why I think this video is important is because of what he does afterwards. This video is the first instance I've seen of somebody not just pushing the line, not just dancing over the line, but weaponizing it. In this video, Rusty Cage goes over what will demonetize you, and a lot of them were just curse words. But Rusty Cage had the brilliant idea of just bleeping his curse words. But not just normal bleeps. No, something that I consider significantly worse than just cursing. He bleeped his curse words with the screams of dying pigs from a slaughterhouse. And it doesn't end there. Before this video, Rusty Cage made this song called The New Song, which actually turned out to be popular. It also blew up just like the Knife Game song, but not as big. But at the time of recording that video, it was taken down. So instead of just giving up, he made a different version of it. In this version, he made it impossible for him to be strucken down. Removed all the edgy bits and just left in the informational bits and added some suicide awareness. Which isn't too bad, until you realize that he named the song the family-friendly new song. The reason why this is funny is because it doubles the chances of it getting recommended to a child because it's called the family new song, and it's all YouTube's fault, and they can't do nothing about it. This video ultimately was an ultimate jab to YouTube. It knocked them down a peg and made it seem like they weren't this untouchable corporate being. In this instance, the YouTuber won. Now where is Rusty Cage today? Well, he's still on YouTube. He uploaded a couple months ago. Uploaded his music video last month. But he's been putting out less videos. On his podcast, Trash Rats, which you should watch, he said that as the years went by, he's gotten less inspired to make videos and wants to focus on his comic books and music, in which I'm happy for him for it, but it's kind of sad to see someone like that just seem like they're fading away. Even though you might not realize it, or he might not realize it, he made an impact. And I hope people stop remembering him as the Knife Game song guy, and start remembering his legacy as Rusty Cage.
On my own, under the endless sky, counting the seconds, standing alone, as thousands of years go by, happily wandering night after night. Is this how it works? Am I doing